Welcome to another essay from the Half-Lit Studio. I'm Poet Laureate Jeffrey McAndrew, or you can call me Jeff, however you want. I decided to write a quick essay about feeling alive. How do we most feel alive in our lives? Well, I feel most alive when the world slows down enough for me to actually notice it. Not the big cinematic moments people like to post about, but the small, almost secret ones. The ones that don't announce themselves, the ones you can only catch if you're paying attention. Sometimes it happens on a walk, the kind I take without any agenda. There's a point, usually a few blocks in, when my mind stops trying to solve everything, all the problems in the world and at work and with things at home, and you see like a rabbit darting across the yard, a bird calls from a telephone wire, the air has that faint earthy smell that only shows up in early evening. I love to take the early evening walks where you can kind of see the sun going down, and or a bike ride for that matter. A line might surprise me in poetry. Maybe it'll come up on my walk. I might have a line that I want to start with in a song, and that feeling of being alive on the walk can generate creativity when I come back home. So I feel alive when I'm creating, when a poem starts to form, not because I'm trying to write one, because something inside me insists on being spoken. There's a spark in the moment, a kind of inner click, like the world and I are briefly tuned to the same frequency. Words come forward that I don't know I was carrying. A line might surprise me. A memory rises with a new shape. I feel alive also when I'm with people I love, family, good conversation, maybe humorous conversation with my son, a moment with my wife where we really realize that we love each other, and what we know we do, but there's just some beautiful moments sometimes in the silence, or just sitting out on the driveway like we do, or on the deck. And so notice those beautiful connections with family and friends. That's what I'm saying. And when that happens, when someone trusts me with their truth, and when I trust them with mine, I feel the pulse of life more clearly. And then there are the moments that don't look like anything from the outside. Sitting quietly after a long day, feeling the weight of my own body in a chair, hearing a song that hits the exact emotional note I didn't know I needed at the time, watching light move across a room in late afternoon. These moments don't demand anything from me. They simply invite me to notice that I'm here, breathing, sensing, and existing. There's something sacred in simplicity. I want to say that again. There's something sacred in simplicity. In this world, it's just we have so many gadgets and TV and internet and clicking and passwords, and it's like you could be literally driven nuts, crazy by this repetition of technology. And just to take a walk in nature can be so very just very, very relaxing and therapeutic is the word I was looking for. I'm reading a book called Up Harvey's Creek, and it's narrated by an 11-year-old boy. By the way, the author is a great author who I'm going to have on my podcast in May, Carl Stewart. And so this boy, Junior Carter, he goes, when he has family trouble, and his dad is alcoholic, raging alcoholic, and he goes out into nature, and there's some magic about just walking in the woods and escaping it all. So I truly think the nature can be healing and can make us feel the most alive. I think sometimes it can regenerate our creative juices I've learned that feeling alive isn't about chasing intensity, it's about paying attention, like the poet does. Paying attention, it's about letting myself inhabit the life I already knew I had. Think about that. Inhabiting the life I knew I had. I'll let you think about that one as I conclude my essay on when I feel the most alive. Thanks for listening.